Hey everyone, Shane from Jaggs Journeys here, joining you all for another fortnightly live stream. Thanks for taking the time out of your busy schedules to jump on here and join me tonight. So thank you all so much. I'm doing good. Thank you all for asking. Thank you all for saying hello. I appreciate you all. I'm going to kick off in a second. We'll just wait for some more people to jump on there. Hope everyone had an awesome day today. Hot day here in Queensland, as it has been, but no storms today, which was fantastic. I was caught in last week's massive storm on Monday last week in Brisbane. I was actually caught in that. So that wasn't fun, especially in the car on the motorway. So had to take a real quick exit off that highway. That was horrendous. But anyway, so far, no more. Fuel Radar. Thank you, guys. Thank you so much for the super chat already into the evening. That's really appreciated. And thanks for jumping on again. I'm going good. I hope you guys are all doing well. And I hope you all had a great week as well. You're very generous and very kind. And I really appreciate you jumping on and also for the super chat. So thank you so much. I can't thank you enough. But thank you very much for that. Hope you're having a great week so far. Midweek already. I was looking at the calendar today actually, and I was thinking, okay, where is it? So, what are we now? We are the 3rd. Next one's 17th. So that we will probably, the next one will probably be the last one for the year, I would say. And then we'll get through New Year's and so forth, and then we'll kick off again in the new year. But yeah, that's sort of the plan. I'll let you know when I want to post that sort of thing. By the way, I'm going to put a post up shortly. If you're looking for, if anyone likes the channel out there and been supporting for a while, and if you're wanting to buy anything for Christmas, we do have a merch website. You can get some t-shirts, hats, and there's all sorts of stuff on there. If you're wanting to do something different for someone. So yeah, it's to find the link. The easiest way to get to the link is if you go to my Instagram, which is at jaggsjourneysau. There's in the bio there. There's a link tree. It's like a link. You click on the link tree, and it brings up all my different links to channels, and also to the web page. Then you just click on it to the merch, and it takes you straight to the web page for the merch. That's the easiest way, rather than trying to remember to write things down and that. So, so I can't do a Black Friday sale or anything on that site, just the way it's set up. But anyway, I really appreciate anyone that has bought merch or who does buy merch, because it's pretty regular, and I really appreciate that. And it's really actually kind of strange for me when I see someone walking towards me with one of my shirts on. It's quite weird actually, but it's cool at the same time. So I appreciate that support too. So yeah, don't forget ideas for Christmas. You'd have to get in early though, as in now, because everything's made to order, and there's production time, and then there's the send out time. So you probably pretty much got to allow a good week. All right, a week and a half even, probably. Anyway, so excuse me. We'll talk about what's happening around the theme parks locally, and obviously we'll touch base on your comments. Just a reminder, this chat is moderated. As a moderator on here, and we stick to topic, please. That would be cool. All right, so I want to start with. I actually want to start with one of the people that are on here, Aston. He's in the comments there. He was at Dreamworld today, and guess what he got to do? That's right. He got to ride King Claw. Apparently, they soft opened today. Well, I think what they're doing is they're just doing sessions. It's still what they call technical rehearsals. If you're lucky enough to be there whilst they're doing technical rehearsals, then yeah, you'd be pretty lucky to ride it. So, Aston, what's the verdict? What is your thoughts? Am I going to feel sick on that? I know it goes for about 2 minutes, and you get about 6 full swings on King Claw. So, yeah, Aston, you can type away and let in the description there and in the comments, and let us know. I'm sure we're all keen to hear what it's like, King Claw, and hopefully, if you guys have seen my video I did last week, I did the tour through it with the project manager. He gave a bit more of the backstory behind the King Claw, which was really interesting. So I really enjoyed that. Hope you guys did too. Aston's saying he'll be right back. He's just got to have dinner. Okay, well, he's going to keep us in suspense. Cliffhanger. All right. Okay, that's cool. So he's going to keep us in suspense, but he'll be back soon. Oh, hang on. He's saying, I'll tell you one thing. Before he has dinner, he'll tell us one thing. And that thing is, come on, Aston. How good was the King Claw today? How good was it? How good was it? Here we go. You must get there for the soft opening. It is worth it. There you go. So, again, it's obviously doing technical rehearsals. So he was lucky enough to be there today and ride King Claw. So that's awesome. When he comes back from dinner, he might tell us a bit more detail about how good that was. I'm a bit surprised about that, actually, because I kind of do know the official opening date. I can't say because it's not announced yet. So I didn't think that they'd be doing soft opening, or I guess it's more technical rehearsals, I believe. But I didn't think they'd be doing them this soon, to be honest. But I mean, we know it's really close, obviously. But yeah, there we go. So that's really cool. Yeah, so it's exciting. We'll hear from him when he comes back from dinner. So that's all cool. All right. So now, also, hang on. I'll just let me see. Okay, sorry. Someone just mentioned about the hail. So I mentioned earlier on I was stuck in that storm last Monday, and he was saying, sorry, this person is sorry, Tim Andrew Behrens. Yeah, we got 11 centimeter hail last Monday in Wynnum, Manly. That's where I was. I was actually there in Wynnum, and then I just drove to Hemmant, and then I got onto the Gateway, and literally when it hit, it was intense. It was massive, intense, crazy. Hope you didn't get too much damage there. All right. Yeah, King Claw soft open for pass holders today. Yep. Exciting news about that. Is exciting news, actually. That's really exciting news. It's not officially open though. There will be an official opening day. All right. So yeah, I mean, you might be there tomorrow and they may not run it at any time. It's just, I think at this point in time they have to do so many tests and stuff before it's officially open. But they got to a point where they obviously are now able to do technical rehearsals on there extended to pass holders, which is really cool. I'll wait till opening day, I think, for me. I work during the week, so I can't even get to the parks during the week. All right. What have we got here? Let's find more about that one. Superman Escape is reopening soon. Yes, correct. Superman Escape is definitely almost ready to go. I think another week or so. I think it is, maybe 2. As the Flash also. So yeah. So Movie World will have everything operational again for peak season from about the 15th approximately, including we know that White Christmas starts on what day is it? The 11th, I believe. Yeah, it's 11th. And so hopefully Scooby will be open as well for that. So yeah, it's exciting times. I tell you, there's lots going on here. Lots going on. Johnson Studios. The Scooby Doo is also rumored to open on Monday. I don't know. I've heard otherwise. I could be wrong, but yeah, I think that has moved. It was originally rumored, but I think that might have possibly changed. Again, not 100% sure, but I heard a couple whispers. So don't hold your breath on that one. But if you're there and it's open, let me know. Obviously. What do we got? Let's see. When's the Spy Chase opening at Movie World? Yeah, look, again, I've heard the 12th, I've heard the 15th, and that they haven't announced the official date yet. So obviously staff probably know, and they've probably told people they'll announce it officially. So once it's officially announced, that's when I will put it on my channel, because I don't like to just put things on there too much if it's just speculation or hearsay or rumored. We can talk about it on this platform, of course, because there's obviously some kind of around those dates, is for sure. So yeah. Anyway, it's all exciting. So this is really cool. So King Claw, already people have been writing it. It's not officially open yet, but there will be an official opening date soon. And yeah, Scooby-Doo, same thing. No one's written it yet, but I guess staff maybe. But we're waiting for the official announcement on that one, and obviously the stunt show waiting on the official announcement. Excuse me, but I guess it's safe to say that within the next 2.5 weeks, let's just say, we should see everything open. All the new attractions and reopening again attraction like Stunt Show and Scooby should all be open. King Claw should be open as well. Excuse me. Got a frog in the old throat. Okay. Excuse me, guys. All right, what do we got here? Let's see. Hey, Chris, he's up. He's going to try and get to a White Christmas event at Movie World. Never done that before. Okay. Well, then, yeah, definitely it's one to do. Hooray for Hollywood. It starts on the 28th of December. I kind of thought it would have started on the 27th. I know they don't normally start on the Boxing Day, the 26th, 27th, but then again, the 27th is the most busiest day of the entire year for theme parks. If you're planning on going on the 27th, you will be in queues for hours just to get in the park, to go to the toilet, to get food, to go on the rides. It's reality of that day. 27th is the busiest day. 26th is busy. 28th is also busy. The 27th is the busy day. All right. So just be prepared for plan your day. Plan around what you want to do, that kind of thing. If you can get a fast track, I mean, they're a bit pricey, but that might be an option. But yeah, that's definitely busy. But new attractions will be open, and it's all exciting. Okay. Let me see. Johnstone Studios. I'm heading to SeaWorld on Tuesday for my 20th. Oh, happy birthday for Tuesday. I won't be there, mate. No, I don't go to the theme parks during the week. I have a real job, normal job. So this is usually I'm at the theme parks Saturday, Sunday. Usually Saturday more so, depending if there's an event on. Obviously that'll change, of course, as well. Shout out to the was it Pomfrey's for more coffees or cocktails? Yes, cocktails are great. They're not cheap. Not cheap though. I don't have cocktails that often, by the way, especially at $26. Well, it was 20 plus the tumbler. I had to get the tumbler because I had to make up a set. But yeah, it was enjoyable. It was enjoyable on a hot morning. Scooby-Doo route to open Monday. Yeah, no, I don't think so. And originally, yes, going to White Christmas on the 11th. Coming to the VIP Scooby-Doo launch as well. And my 7-year anniversary with the company. Oh, congrats. That's awesome. When is your next update video on SeaWorld? It was kind of recently, actually. It wasn't that long ago. And really, if there's really been nothing new added, see, I don't really do just videos just for the sake of doing a video. I know that'll help grow the channel more and all that, but I like people to come to my channel to get something out of each video. Like there's value in the video. Like I've learned something new, or I've seen what this is all about. I've experienced or see what it's like to experience that event or something like that. And if it's just the same again, yeah, I was there fairly recently, and other than probably like SeaWorld Santa, that's probably there for a few days before Christmas. However, there is a new dolphin show, obviously opening. So maybe once that opens, I'll take another visit and check out the show and do a video there for you guys. So, so probably over the next month, I would say. I don't know when that officially opens either. So, but yeah, I'll get down to that. For sure. Again, not racing to be first there or anything, because it'll be probably opening on a Tuesday or something where I'm at work. So, but anyway, yeah, I'll get down there. What else we got? They're giving out free backwards riding seats on Leviathan at SeaWorld because it wasn't busy. That's pretty cool. Normally it's about $30 a person. Yeah. I don't know if they've dropped the price or if it's still 30, but that's pretty cool. That is pretty cool, I got to say. I don't know if I could do backwards, just because if I get disorientated, I get really, really crook. Let's just get on board the MRT Rapid Transport System. Yep, that's the Superman ride. Yep. Have a look at the queue and watch the safety video inside the Metropolis Rapid Transit Station. Absolutely, that's what they require everybody to do, is to check out that safety video in there. What have we got here? Went to Bluey's. Went to Bluey World, met Bluey and Bingo, and had a muffin. And muffin too. I had so much fun. Got the Bluey ears and Bingo ears. Yeah, it's a good attraction. Good indoor attraction, that one. It's very well themed as well. A few staff members told me that the new Dolphin show won't open until Boxing Day. Okay, well, that's good to know. We'll keep our ears and eyes open for Boxing Day. That's pretty cool. We've got Theme Park Social Network. How's it going? Fireworks at Dreamworld. So yeah, the Dreamworld announced they're doing some fireworks there. The back end of December, I think up until I think it's the last few days of December, not New Year's Eve, but up until the night before New Year's Eve, I believe, which is really cool because we don't get that here in Australia. Um, so having a nighttime fire, the park is opening a little bit later, and fireworks as well. How cool is that? So definitely you should get along and check one of those nights out as well. That's definitely worth checking out for sure. Definitely. Hey Jags, were you affected by the wild weather? I was stuck in that wild weather in Brisbane when it hit. Yeah, the car got a bit dinged, but I managed to get to undercover almost just after it started hailing. So that was so intense. The most intense storm I've experienced, other than the cyclones that we've had and tornado that we had. Hey Jags, are there any movies you're looking forward to? You know what? I wouldn't mind seeing the Five Nights at Freddy's as well. And there's one reason why. Well, I did enjoy the first one, but have you seen what Event Cinemas are putting out for the popcorn cups and the sippers and that? How cool! They're so well themed. I want to get those. So yeah, probably. Other than that, to be honest with you, I'm actually so busy. I really don't have time for much. I work full time. My job is just very busy, very very busy. I do this every fortnight. I do podcasts with the Theme Park Cartel as well. Plus, at night, I'm scheduling like Instagram stuff to drop during the week whilst I'm at work. So a couple of times a day, you'll see a couple of posts happen, story, what have you. It's all scheduled because I work full time. So I'm busy, 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 busy. Saturday filming, Sunday editing. That's just my life. So don't get much time to do much else, to be honest with you. But I'll try and see that one. Can't wait for longer hours. Yeah, the fireworks. Absolutely. Yeah, that is exciting. That is exciting. We definitely cannot wait for that for sure. And again, big hi to everyone that is jumping on and saying hi. I want everyone to know that I appreciate that. Someone here saying they're going on a Disney cruise tomorrow. Wow, cool. How cool is that? Well, then you'll have to, on the next live, you'll have to tell us all about it. You'll have to mention what the good things are about it, any hints. Although I think, is this the last season for Disney in Australia and New Zealand? I think it is. Disappointing if it is, but I guess then you'll have to fly over to the US and jump on one of the cruise ships out of Mexico or somewhere, or Miami, maybe. Miami, I think. Red Superman back in November 2022. Okay. Yeah. It's definitely back row is good. I like back row of Superman. It's pretty cool. We began Dreamworld extended hours. Yeah, I have to check out the fireworks on one of the nights for sure. Family Odyssey. Hey Shane, hope you're well. When do you go for your sneak peek of the Scooby ride? The dates changed, so I can't. Well, I actually haven't kind of fully confirmed that actually. So the dates changed, which is why I don't think it's opening this Monday like it was kind of going to. So yeah, I'm not. I can't say either. So it's moved. So it may not be opening this year. No, just joking. No, it won't be. It probably won't be opening on Monday, but it'll probably open in the next couple of weeks, I would say. Sorry, I think I might have missed some comments there, but yeah, just pop it in again, guys. Sorry, it keeps scrolling up, and it's very hard to go back because then all of a sudden I go to click once and it goes back like 10, and yeah. Anyway, chuck it in again because I just it's very hard to go back and then work out where I was at. What is the new movie we're going to be? The new stunt show. So, Spy Chase. Look, essentially, it should be an action-packed, kind of like a stunt show based off a spy movie. It should have car scenes, motorbike scenes, explosions, people falling off buildings. It sounds exciting, and we're really excited. One, to have a new show, but also kind of like bringing back elements of, to me, kind of like Police Academy type of elements, but with a different spin on it. And of course, we can't forget they're bringing back the guy that was called Mad Mike, who did all the pre-show entertainment. I don't know if he's been brought back for that again or for something else in the show, but having that pre-show person that entertains the audience is incredible, and he was absolutely amazing, and we cannot wait to see him back. If you've been to SeaWorld in Florida, there's a mime. There was a couple of them there, but there's one guy, Tom the Mime. He's kind of a heavier set guy, black and white striped shirt, the white face and everything. You can find them on TikTok. Hilarious, so good, and that's what entertains the crowd fully before the show starts. That's what Mad Mike was doing with Police Academy, and hopefully that's what they're going to bring back. Let's watch this space, and then we'll know in a couple of weeks when we watch the show. Okay, Aston's back. Hope you had a good dinner, mate. Okay, he's saying, here we go with my reaction to King Claw. So Aston rode it today. He was one of the first people to ride King Claw. He just happened to be at the park, and they're doing technical rehearsals. Okay, first of all, he wants to say... where is it? He wants to say what? We're listening, mate. We're listening. It's very important, he's saying. He's saying it's very important. Okay, we're listening. What's the verdict? The metal detector can also beep if you have a belt for or steel cap shoes. Yeah, metal detector will also beep. Well, all the ones I went on in the USA, because in the USA it's just normal to have those metal detectors before you enter the ride. Smartwatches, right? If you've got a smartwatch, yeah, they also set them off. So the way around that in America is if you cover the watch like this, and if it still beeps, then you've got something else on you. So yeah, but yeah, it's definitely good. Okay, so that's interesting. Be careful for that. All right, what did you think of the ride? With did it make you feel sick? Was it the best one you've ever been on? Was it like, obviously it's taller than the Claw, faster than the Claw? Like, what's it like going through that station at 98 kilometers an hour? He's saying it's the theming's out of this world. Absolutely, they've done a great job of the theming for that, for sure. We've just had a massive super chat there. Thank you so much. Let me just bring that up. Sorry, it's so your channel name, your username is, I can't read it all. Is it? Sorry, I'm just trying to open that up. Is it stuffed stuffed something? Sorry, I actually can't see. Oh, hang on. Oh, sorry, I got it now. It just opened up. Stuffed Grubs. So thank you. $20. You guys are very, very, very kind and generous. Thank you so much. I really, really appreciate that, you guys. Thank you very much. That is very, very kind of you. Mate, yeah, I can't thank you enough. Thank you for taking the time out of your night as well. We know everyone's busy on a Wednesday during the week, so thank you for that. I've just received another one. You guys are too kind. I just appreciate. I appreciate it. Obviously, we'll also appreciate just everyone watching and liking the channel, liking the video, sharing the the content as well. But no, that's greatly appreciated. Fuel Radar as well. Again, thank you so much. You guys are far too generous. Honestly, far too generous. But it's very kind of you, and I sincerely appreciate you guys, everyone who's taking time out to make a super chat. So thank you so much. I just can't thank you enough. But thank you for being involved, and thank you for supporting the channel. It really does mean a lot to me. You know, again, this is my little part-time hobby on the weekends, basically. But I do put a lot of effort into it. You know, I really enjoy what I do. There's a lot of other awesome creators out there in the Gold Coast, and there's more now than there ever was before as well. So you got more choice now as well, which is cool. You know, I like to try and support all our other fellow creators as well. And most of us know each other as well, so which is really cool. But yeah, no, thank you very much. Just can't thank you all enough. So thank you so much. We're just going to get back to Aston's comments about King Claw. So he's saying he reckons he knows I'm going to ride it once, but he reckons I've got to do it 2 or 3 times. You really want to see me on the ground vomiting, don't you? I make a good video, probably. He's saying that's how you can get the full feeling of King Claw. I know what you mean, because each time it spins, you know, like it's always going to be in a different position when it goes up, right? Because it spins around as well and goes up, and it can always be in a different position. So I can get what you're saying there, Aston. Yeah, I'd agree with that too. He's saying that did it make you feel sick? Is what I want to know. Because obviously the theming of the ride is amazing. Was he saying there? He says it's a lap bar, but you can also hold on to the metal poles. Yeah, I got you. Yeah, so it's a lap bar. It's a lap restraint, but then there's 2 metal poles. They're kind of wide, so you can hold on up there as well, and it is very secure, and it's also clipped in as well on top of that. So that's really cool. It spins a bit slow, but when he rode it again, it felt a bit faster. It didn't make him feel sick. So do you normally feel sick on spinny rides? Or I know like you're a lot younger than I am. So so as you get older, it's hard you start to feel a bit more sick with these rides. That's I do anyway. And spinny rides don't do it. Although it's not too spinny, but I was told even by the CEO that because it's a much bigger ride than the Claw, so the Claw made me feel a bit oozy. He reckons this one's not so bad. So if you reckon it's pretty good, well, there you go. Well, that's pretty awesome. So, that's pretty cool. Well, Aston, you know, we appreciate your comments there, and you're very lucky to have ridden it today. One of the very first people ever to ride King Claw. Congratulations, mate. That is pretty cool. So, that's awesome. That is so cool. I've just got another super chat through. So we've got here Anna Sarah X. Thank you. So she's written, so excited for Scooby and King Claw. You're such a great channel. Oh, thank you very much. I appreciate it. And thank you so much for the super chat. Yes, we're definitely all very, very excited for King Claw and for Scooby-Doo, of course. We will have. So whilst it's the soft opening already and people have already ridden King Claw, some I guess a select group of people, including myself, have been invited out to experience these attractions. I guess on opening day and I think it's before opening. I think they'll definitely be before opening day, actually. So we don't know locked in dates yet because it's sort of moving a bit at the moment, both of them, Scooby and the Claw. But obviously, we'll have videos for everyone once we're there, and we'll tell you all about it, what my experience was, what I thought of it, all that sort of thing as well. So we're very excited. But thank you so much for supporting the channel, for the super chat. Very, very kind of you, and I appreciate it. I'm just going to roll back. I think I might have missed a few comments. And again, not intentional. If I miss your comment, never intentional. It flicks fast and then I miss things. Just put it in again. It's all cool. And obviously I was trying to catch up with what Aston was saying as well. So let me just look. I'll try and go back. Okay. I think Craig, he's saying Dreamworld has nailed it again with King Claw theming. What I've seen from Movie World Scooby Coaster teaser doesn't excite me. It looks like old animatronics, nothing new. I mean, we won't know until we get in there and see it for real. So hopefully it is. I mean, the whole idea of this Scooby Doo is to bring it back to its originality, nostalgia, but with a bit of a more of a cleaner modernization, I guess. So hopefully once we're in there and we're riding the attraction, hopefully then yes, we can verify if it's all good, if it's heaps better. I'm sure it's going to be great. I'm sure it's going to be great. When do you do your next sneak peek of the Scooby-Doo ride? So the next sneak peek will be when we've been invited out to ride it before it officially opens. That'll be the sneak peek because they've pretty much kept that under everything sort of hush-hush, or other than their own sneak peeks, that's all they've really given us. So, yeah, unless someone else gets a sneak peek, they might be lucky enough to do so. But at the moment, yeah, haven't got any other info on that yet. So let's see. Soon, hopefully, we'll all see it. Okay, so have a look at the Infinity attraction at Chevron Renaissance. Yeah, I've been in there a number of times. Very hard to film that. It's very dark in there, and you need to use your hands a lot to get through the attraction. So it's not really a great one for filming, that one there. But definitely a great attraction. If you're in surfers, you should definitely check that out. Infinity, definitely an awesome attraction. Hey, Damien, I'm good. How are you? Hope you and your family are well. Thank you for jumping on. Appreciate it. Here we go. Ileana's saying she watched Stranger Things 5. It was epic. It's one I haven't seen yet either. So, yeah. I don't mind the old Stranger Things. I think I binge watched originally the first series. It was really cool. I think it was the second one. Might have been the third. The one with all like the 80s retro, the shopping mall and all that. That was my favorite. Get inside the queue. Yeah, the problem is with the Superman, you put everything in the locker before you go into the queue, so you can't have your phones out. That's a shame. Adam's saying, hey, Shane, it was a pleasure to meet you in person early in the year at SeaWorld. We'll be heading back on holidays in January with family. Do you think Superman will be open? Yes, definitely. It's a pleasure to meet you guys too, by the way. Always enjoy meeting people that take their time to watch my videos. Yes, it's supposed to be open in the next couple of weeks. So Superman will be open before the end of December. Is the Cartel podcast out this Friday? Yes, it is. We recorded the Theme Park Cartel podcast last night. So that will be coming out on Friday this week. If you're not already following the Theme Park Cartel podcast, check it out on Spotify. It's myself, and there's Adrian from AU Theme Park Fan and Riley from That's So Mid. So we're the Theme Park Cartel podcast. We chat about, I guess, everything that's going on. There's coaster news. There's what we've been up to. Trip reports if any of us have been overseas. And, of course, Riley's just done a big Europe trip. So this one, he'll chat about Germany. And it's really exciting and very interesting discussion. So check that one out. Yeah, on Friday on Spotify and probably any other major streaming platform that you use as well should be on there. And don't forget to give us a 5-star review, please. That'd be cool. If you want to be a Patreon, you can. I think it's $5 a month. I think it's not much, but you get video podcasts. So everyone else just gets audio. So you get the video version of the podcast as well. Plus you get an extra podcasts every month, Patreon only, and we usually go through questions that you guys send in. So that's how that works. So, yep, you'll be able to hear the next one very soon. Thank you for asking. Hope you guys are doing well too, Family Odyssey 22. Hope you guys are cool. All right, what do we got there? Scooby-Doo will be opening this in the next couple of weeks. We know that for sure. You Zoom Zone at Wet n Wild? Yeah, so I did a Wet n Wild video on the weekend. Hopefully you guys had time to see that already. I really did a heavy feature on Zoom Zone at the beginning of the video. So 4 new body slides. Exciting because it's where Aqualoops used to be. They've used existing. They ripped it all down and just used the frame, the tower frame, because obviously it was a good tower. So they're already commissioning the slides. Staff are already doing testing on them and that. So each slide gives you a different experience, different kinds of twists and turns. 2 of them are a little steeper than the other 2, and a couple of them got like all the colors through them as well, like a kaleidoscope of colors, and you get different speeds as well. So they're really cool, and they're definitely worth riding all 4 because they're all different experiences. Again, this should be open. I'm picking mid-month. Again, everything should probably be open around that same sort of middle of the month. I mean, unless they hold that one off for Boxing Day, they might do. I don't know for sure. They haven't announced it just yet. So we'll wait and see. When we hear it, we'll tell you about it. And they'll no doubt they'll have an opening day for that too. Probably won't be able to get to that one. But yeah, looking really good. So really good. And the whole park is actually looking pretty cool. Pretty good. I think there was only one ride down when I was there, but I think that was on the weekend, but it's open from, I think from Monday this week. So everything's open. It's fantastic. Oh, yeah, I remember you, Stuff Grubs. I remember you guys at Movie World. Thank you for the super chat again. I do remember meeting you guys. So I do. And we had a good chat. So thank you. Yeah, it's all right. Everyone's busy, mate. Like, look, over the years, I've been doing this now I've lost track. I don't know, 7 years, I think. 6 or 7 years I've been doing this for. Again, this is only my 1 day a week hobby. This is my hobby. It's my passion. It's my hobby, but it's not my full-time gig. I have a very, very full-on full-time job that I love and enjoy, which is totally what I'm focused on during the week. This is my weekend stuff. But yeah, so I know we'll get busy, and over the years, there's people that have stuck around for probably a couple of years, and then you don't hear from them for a while, but then they pop up again. And look, everyone's busy, and then there's more and more channels coming on board, more content creators. Then you move on to other things for a bit, and then you think, oh, I might go back up there again. Oh yeah, I might check out this channel again and stuff. So it's totally cool. Like life gets in the way of a lot of things as well. So yeah, it's cool. But I appreciate you guys jumping on tonight with the live, and certainly for the super chat as well. So thank you very, very much. Hope to see you again, maybe over summer. Hollywood Stunt Driver 2. Might have to change your username soon to Spy Chase. But it says, I'm your #1 fan on YouTube channel. Well, thank you. I appreciate that very much. I appreciate the kind words. Thank you for that. All right, we've got here. Is it Toxic? Toxic? Is it Trimix 3891? The rotation of the gondola for King Claw is a lot more predictable than the Claw. So seats 40. Yep. Sorry. So seats number 40 or 1 are the most extreme seats to sit on, and will guarantee you that you go upside down for the full swings. Are they numbered? How do you know? I don't remember seeing numbers when I was there, and they could be numbered. I didn't recall seeing them, but that's interesting info. Thank you. Yeah, Aston's saying I didn't really spend that much, but that's all right. Yeah, someone sent me a photo today. I haven't had a chance to post it yet, but I'm sure maybe there's probably been other people that have posted. I haven't. Again, I come home from work on Wednesday. I literally eat as fast as I can, and I haven't even really had time to jump on. But I saw something come up. So the test seat looks like it's outside the front of Scooby Castle now. I think that's what you're saying there, which is great. So yeah, obviously it's going to be a photo. I think I was surprised they put it there because more than anything, it's going to be a photo op, and you're going to be probably waiting to, you know, test the test seat, and probably like 20 people in front of you just trying to get a photo. I reckon they might end up moving it one day, or maybe having a second one inside the castle. Maybe they might do that. We'll see. We'll see. Zoe's saying she's the same age as the Scooby Coaster, 2002. I remember being at Movie World in 2002, and I was on the Lethal Weapon ride at the time, the old Arkham Asylum, originally Lethal Weapon. I remember going on that and looking down at the studios, and I could see the Scooby van. You could see that they were obviously filming, or have been. That's when they were filming the movie. And you could see some of the cast out there as well, obviously on a break, or I don't know what they're doing, but yeah. So that was pretty cool. So 2002, there you go. There you go. Yeah, I love that movie. Love that movie. I don't know. Aston, if movie will do a soft opening for Scooby. I think because it's inside, maybe they won't. I'm not sure. I haven't heard anything, but you never know. You never do. You never know. I think a ride like King Claws was such a visible ride externally, like it's there in the park. So I think it makes more sense. I think they did soft opening for Rivertown too, right? Jungle Rush. Anyway, okay. Do you prefer Fright Nights or Evil Corp? Now, good question. So, hopefully, if you guys have seen, you may not have actually all seen this yet. Actually, well, you might have. If you follow me on Instagram, I posted a reel today. If you follow me on TikTok, I posted it, I think, last night. So I did post something like probably a week or two ago, just a very snippet, like a snippet of our visit to Evil Corp in Brisbane. But I did basically a 3-minute video of what it's like to visit Evil Corp. Now, whilst Halloween's finished, this is an all year round scare attraction. Okay, so it's not just for Halloween. Now, if you enjoy that sort of an event, if you enjoy Halloween events, if you enjoy Fright Nights, you'd enjoy this. Now, keep in mind though, two entirely different things. So, Fright Nights is a theme park that gets transformed into this Fright Night. So, it's a much larger scale event. You got different precincts and foods and drinks and the characters. You got like 5 different mazes as well. Other things there like panic rooms. It's a whole event. Evil Corp is it's right in Fortitude Valley, Brunswick Street, so it's right amongst the clubs. In walking across the road and down a bit and around the corner. It's busy, and to me, it's a place you'd go. I think it's open mainly Friday, Saturday nights. I think at the moment, get online to check that out. Actually, to the website, they have an awesome themed bar down there. It's underground, so you go down the steps underground to this bar. They got the DJ in there, and he's pumping awesome music, by the way. And they got themed cocktails. There's other drinks there, of course, as well, not just cocktails. There's characters in that bar area. It's really cool. But the good thing about this, the whole experience from when you start to go through to the end is about 12 minutes. Now, to go through a movie world maze at Fright Nights, I think my longest, when I filmed it from start to finish, it was about 3 minutes, or maybe under 3 minutes from start to finish. And again, depends how fast you walk, of course. So they are kind of shorter mazes there, and look, there movie, like I love Fright Nights, so I love it. But because this is an all year round, permanent scare attraction, and the staff there are permanently in those characters, so they know, and they literally become those characters so well. And the theming through this place now, they give you a backstory when you I didn't put it in the video because you don't want to ruin stuff for people, right? So you want to visit it and experience it for yourself. In fact, my video is totally not in the order that you walk through. It's all completely chopped up, and that's also at the request of the owner as well, because we don't want to just show you what it's like to walk from start to finish. And it's the same with Friday Nights, actually. Movie World were very specific about because every time that they allow filming, and that's usually, there's no filming allowed, but they allow some of the content creators like myself to film in them. But we are not allowed. That is very clear. Even that says on the email, you cannot film it from start to finish and publish that, because they do not want people to go, oh, I don't need to go now, because it just ruins it for everyone. You gotta go there for yourself and experience it. So we put everything in the wrong order purposely. You didn't know that, or you won't necessarily know that. So then when you go, it's all new and fresh, and you don't know where the scares are. And that's the key thing. But that, yeah, so that one there, you're probably the first couple of minutes, you're getting a backstory about the building and everything. Now, this is actually a haunted building. It is real, legitimately haunted. They have paranormal like tours and people that come through there. You can do a lot of that in Brisbane. There's a lot of old business and haunted places in Brisbane, and this is one of them. They do during the week, but when the maze isn't like open as the maze. So, and you can tell. And I don't know if you watch my video, there's parts where I go, oh, it got really cold, and it's like really icy cold. Like, it's weird because there's no fans or air conditioning units throwing cold air on you. It just goes cold. And also, there was when I watched back in my video, I didn't notice it when I was filming it. It was like almost like a thin sort of fogginess in a couple of spots, and like orbs or things flying around that I couldn't see when I was in there. So I don't know. Like, it's really, the feeling's really eerie and really scary. But what was the scariest thing? Was, so I went with Adrian and Riley, but so we went through twice, right? The first time we went through, we went together, but we weren't like together. Like, we spaced ourselves out a fair bit so we could each do our filming, right? So the problem with that is the characters have got to kind of reset and everything. So we then went through again by ourselves. This is before it opened to the public, as in we were in earlier. We went in individually by yourself, and it's a really long walkthrough. It takes you nearly 10 minutes to go through. It's a big building. You go down steps, you go through tunnels, you back up other steps, you're in and out of things. Like, it's crazy. And I tell you what, and like, if you watch my video, if you've seen it, there's parts of my video where you can hear me like like breathing, because when you're there by yourself and you're getting all these scares, and then you're also getting this feeling and the coldness and that, and it's dark, and then you don't know which way you're going and what's going to happen next. You actually, your body starts to get, I don't know, like, you just do start to get scared. Like, so I think from the overall experience, it's totally different experience to Movie World Friday Nights. It's one you should check out for sure if you like that kind of thing. If you're too scared, I'd probably say don't go. But if you're going with a group of people, fine, it's fine. It's cool. But it's definitely worth checking out though. Like, I can't rave about it enough. Okay, so they're really nice people too, and the actors all do an amazing job. So one of them is always, not always, but a lot of the time he's on the live here as well. So I don't know if he's on here actually tonight, but anyway, yeah. So they all do an amazing job. But yeah, so there you go. There's my my preference is, I can't give you a preference because Movie World's a whole different type of experience. But if you're just talking the mazes, I'd have to say Evil Corp. Whilst they might not have the budget for the theming that Movie World has, it's just scarier, and that's what you go for, the actual scares So on some of the, I got really a lot of genuine jump scares this year, particularly at Fright Nights. Was heaps good. But then this is a bit next level. Evercorp's a bit more next level. So yeah, hopefully that helps you understand how I think of both of those two different events. So there you go. Definitely got to get the Scooby Coaster merch. Yeah, how cool is the merch look? It looks really awesome, actually. I mean, I'm even thinking about it too. I just think for nostalgia reasons, it looks really cool. So probably will check it out. Michaela, hey, how you going? Thanks for jumping on, saying hi. Aston saying he still can't believe he rode King Claw. Mate, you're very lucky and good on you for doing that. Oh, Stuff Grubbers, another super chat. You guys, you don't have to do that. From Xander, again, he literally mows the yard in his Jaggs Journeys hat. He's also committed to another 12-hour day in the tipper tomorrow. He will be the truck. He will be truck and dog tomorrow, polishing chrome. Mate, thank you, and thank you both. Thank you all. You're very kind, and thank you very, very much for your generosity. It was a pleasure to meet you guys and have that chat that time. And I think I saw you another time as well. So, but whenever you see me, remember, I've normally got my blinkers on. So come up to me and say, hey, because I don't always see people, even that I personally know, walk past me. Sometimes I don't see. So always jump out and say g'day. But thank you very much. Aston's got another comment there, I think. Yep. Aston about King Claw. He's saying, I don't know if King Claw will do another soft open, but I think there might be one tomorrow if you can go to Dreamworld for another soft opening. Yeah. So I think they're technical rehearsals, aka soft openings. When the platform drops, there's dramatic music, which is such a good idea. Well, that's cool. That's cool. I like that they've done that. So the official opening, is it Bade? Sorry, is it Bade Radio? When is King Claw official opening? So it's not officially opened yet. They will announce it. It is kind of soft opening / technical rehearsals at the moment. And then there'll be an official opening within the next probably 2 weeks. So I'd say by within 2 weeks, it's probably going to be open. Or thereabouts. Last April, you missed the Supernova Comic-Con. Yeah, I did because I had to go to Florida instead. I met Christina V. Oh, yeah. That's pretty cool. Is that the Miraculous? Yeah, Miraculous, yeah. She's the voice of Miraculous. I do know that. Yeah, I was a bit, but I had my ticket and everything for Supernova at Gold Coast. And then literally 2 days before it, I got notified. I got asked to go to Florida for Epic Universe pre-opening. Supernova, Epic Universe. I had to go Epic Universe, sorry. But I did go to Supernova just recently. Hopefully you've seen the video. Loved it as usual. Very busy. Can't wait to Gold Coast one. Yeah, we reckon they'll be opening probably in the next week or two, like officially. But yeah, if you're lucky enough to be there and they decide to open it for a period of time for some soft openings and testing, yeah, that is awesome. So Aston was very lucky to do that. So he's saying they had a few issues with the sensors. Yeah, so they probably had a sign out that said technical rehearsals, and that's all part of it is getting the bugs ironed out. Ready for peak season essentially. If Scooby-Doo Scooby Coast is open on the 12th of December, it will. Eliana is saying she will voice it on TikTok, Instagram. Yeah, it'll be on there. We'll make sure we'll let you guys know. It'll be everywhere. Everyone's going to post it, other than Movie World, of course, as well. Zoe, thank you. You're probably already gone, but I just read your comment. So thank you for jumping on. Appreciate taking time to jump on tonight. So thank you very much. Have a good night. So Ashton's saying he did feel a bit weird whilst on the ride. Not so much sick, just a bit weird. Yeah, probably that motion sort of. I know what you mean. Yeah. So maybe I'll take some travel sickness tablets before I go on it. That might make me feel heaps better. I might do that actually. Travel calm or something. The seat belts on King Claw are new, so they need some time to loosen up and get a bit worn. Worn in. They don't want to be worn. They do want to be worn in. Hopefully they'll be easy to use. Yeah, hopefully. A few people commented on the claw in the background. Yes, that is an official. It is an official Dreamworld claw that was gifted to me last week, and that was totally unexpected. So, yeah, that will sit as a prized position. I know lots of people have been asking for them. I don't ask for anything. Never. I just, I'm just not that person. I don't like to ask for anything. So, Dreamworld were extremely grateful of the 7 years of my YouTube channel and the positivity I drive into my channel toward their business and to their park as well. So, it was very unexpected. Very kind of them. Additionally, the pin system is a bit buggy like Flash Speed Force, so sometimes that might also make it harder to release on the seat belts. Okay. They'll be, I guess they will, like you said, they got to get used to make them. So whenever whenever something's really new, obviously, it's going to be like tighter. You're invited to see Spy Chase Stunt Show. I haven't received any invitation to that. No, I don't know if they'll do I think they'll just open that. I just think they'll just be, hey, it's opening tomorrow. That's what I think. I don't think they'll need to do a special do you know what I mean? I think it'll just open. So I'll definitely, once it's open, I'll get to the park and check that Spy Stunt Show out. Looking forward to that too. Michaela White, can you look at my message? I said it in the chat. Oh, sorry. Did I miss a message from you? Sorry for that. Do you want to put it on again? Because I might have missed that. Apologies. I do sometimes, not intentionally, I do sometimes miss comments. So apologies for that. Just pop it in again, and then I'll get to it. So I'm trying to get to all the everyone's comments, providing it's on topic. We'll read it out, of course. Christmas Comic Con is coming this weekend to Melbourne. Is it really? I bet you guys are going to be there. So old Squishy's family fun. Well, look forward to seeing some content from you on that one. That sounds cool. I can't wait to ride King Claw at night. Yeah, I was there a couple of nights ago. A week or so ago at night. They weren't testing it that night, but when I was there checking it out with the project manager, each seat has a spotlight. I think I've seen it on a night shot, and it looks incredible. But the lighting, the purple and the green lighting, it looks amazing. It just makes everything look so more dramatic at nighttime. It's incredible. But what they told me, which I did mention in the video, so it's not really a secret now, they're even going to have some kind of projection mapping of like waves on the structure. So at night, that thing's going to look completely different. Totally. Day and night. You got to ride it day and night. Absolutely. So that means I got to do a second ride on it, I guess. We'll get there. So we definitely can't wait for that one at night time. Hey Dane, thanks for jumping on. What are you most excited for? Scooby King Claw or Zoom Zone? Scooby. I'm not a big fan of pendulum rides. Yes, I'm going to ride it, But Scooby is one of my all-time favorite rides. When I used to work at Movie World years ago, and I was just one of the retail managers there, if at one in the early days, we ran the whole ride photography system internally ourselves. So when sometimes the camera would go off, would stop taking photos. So you'd have to contact operations. You'd have to do a ride shutdown. So they have to cycle through the guests, hold the queue, cycle through the trains and the guests, stop the ride. Then we'd have to go into the control booth. We would have to do a lockout procedure where I take the keys to the control panel. There's a big cover that goes over the control panel. We lock it up. I take the keys so no one can unlock it and press start while I'm in the ride. I then had to walk the track down with a blade swing. There's like a ladder. Get up there to the camera, do a camera reset. Then had to go. Usually either go back to the shop behind the. There's a room behind the counter area in the Scooby shop where all the computer systems are. You do a reset there. Then you have to go back into the ride and just trigger the sensor, and then someone else would be in the shop with a two-way radio. Yes, we've got a photo of you. Good. Okay. Then we'd go out, go back, unlock the lockout, and then ops would cycle through. They'd do a complete cycle, I think, and then start the people again. Now, that whole process, whilst I said it in a minute, can take like 15 minutes, 20 minutes. Operations do not want, they don't like, and they do not want to stop that ride because it affects, the queues, the people, the rider numbers. However, my job was to ensure that we are generating revenue for the park, and ride photos was a massive part of the revenue. And if that stops working, people can't get their photos. They're not going to buy photos. We're going to be down in sales. Cannot happen. Revenue, food and beverage, and front gate pay for everyone else in the park. So ops know they have to do it. So we work together on that. That they understand. They don't like doing it. But I think these days now it's all done differently. It's obviously technology's changed. It's done, I think, remotely. It's all, I don't think they have to stop the rides anymore. So that's pretty cool. But yeah, anyway, looking forward to Scooby the most for sure. What's my absolute most favorite ride ever? Now, obviously, there's some I believe would be my favorite, but I haven't been on yet. But ones I've been on, mate, I would have to say Hagrid's in Islands of Adventure. Well, I reckon, it would probably be that one, or Stardust Races, Epic Universe. Well, from a coast perspective, that one for sure. Stardust Races is probably more up there than Hagrid's. Hagrid's is more themed though, so that's why I'm a themed person. And that is a pretty crazy coaster as well, though. It's intense for what it is. It's a family coaster, but it's pretty intense. Lots of multiple launches. There's drops in that ride. There's so much in that ride. That's so cool. Probably that one. Again, like I'm also like, I love the Haunted Mansion, but you know what I mean? Like, Cars, I like the Cars ride. But yeah, what the ride gives you though, I think those ones I mentioned would be the ones. Did anyone else ride King Claw today? Or was it just Aston? Might have just been him on here. Yeah, sure, mate. What didn't you like about it? That's fine. Like, I mean, not everyone's going to love everything about it. Like, I might get off and go, I don't like it because it makes me sick. Like, hopefully I'm not going to say that. We'll see. So, yeah, shoot away. I'll keep going through comments until I get to your comment. Do you reckon Scooby will be open in time for White Christmas? Look, it may be, but it may not be open in time for maybe the first few nights. I don't know. They've moved a few things around with our special screening of it, like pre-opening. So that's what makes me think that's changed. Unless they've just pushed us out and open it sooner, I don't know. But it'll be open, definitely be open this month. Definitely be open this month. Your King Claw vlog with the project manager was great, bro. His passion for the writing theming was great to see. Thank you very much, Jamie. Yeah, look, different style of video. But I had I used to work with these people, a lot of the management from Dreamworld, because a lot of them are from Village Roadshow. When I was in in the management team at Village Roadshow, they were people I work with, and just one of them reached out to me and said, "Hey, we'd like to just offer you this," and our project manager would like to, give you info and stuff. You can interview him. I'm like, okay, that sounds awesome. So I didn't want it to be like interview like on the news. I wanted to be a bit more relaxed, and yeah, and I've known him for a while, so he is that passionate guy. He's an awesome guy. So he just, yeah, as you can see from the video, he's so passionate as well. Like, I mean, like me, I'm passionate about theme parks and attractions and rides and theming specifically. And he's big on theming too. That's what he does. He delivers the whole finished product, him and his team, to the park. So it was great. He was awesome, and yeah, we had fun doing it, and he had fun doing it too, actually. So yeah, it was really cool. I'm glad you liked it. It's a little bit of a different sort of style, kind of, but yeah, it was good. I enjoyed it. Okay. Sorry, I just lost my place. No, found my place. We're good. All right. Squishy's family fun. You're not going, unfortunately. Super busy with pre-Christmas family catch-ups. Fair enough. Understandable. Hopefully we get a freshen up of Movie World Parade. Yeah, I reckon they do need to target the parade. They also need to sort out Doomsday. Probably number one priority next. Next priority, I think, will definitely be Doomsday. We will definitely have to see that announced next year, for sure. Something's got to happen in that area. Then, yeah, you're right. Parades, that kind of thing. I think Movie World's starting to move the dial in the right direction. Nostalgia, movie-based things. Fantastic. If you haven't seen Riley's from That's So Mid, his one of his latest videos, Movie Park Germany. So that used to be Warner Brothers Movie World Germany, and if its main street is identical to ours, it was built off Movie World here in the Gold Coast. When I was working for the company all those years ago, they sent people over to help get the park operationally ready. So it's basically a clone, almost. A few differences, but they have a couple of cool rides. They still have a Bermuda Triangle ride there. We had at SeaWorld, and they built that based off the SeaWorld one here. Identical. Check it out in the video. Also, they have a movie-based themed indoor ride there. I think it's Coaster as well. So, yeah, that's the kind of ride they need here. They're more that kind of movie-themed. And they're on their right track now with the stunt show, bringing back the nostalgia Scooby-Doo. So I think we're on the right track. Looking forward to the next 5 years, I reckon, for Movie World. I reckon it's going to be exciting times. Dream was doing the fireworks. Hey, John. Long time no speak. Yes. We had Theme Park Social Network on here earlier. Also mentioned of that. Actually, what are the dates? I haven't got them in front of me. That's all. And either yourself or if Clayton is still on here, he might have the dates as well. I know he knows the dates, but I believe it's the back end of December, right? I think it goes. Is it the 27th, 28th, 29th, and 30th? I think. Don't quote me, but it's around those dates. And the park's opening a little bit longer, and there's going to be fireworks. So fantastic. Get down there and check it out. Why not? Enjoy it. We don't get that at our theme parks here. It's exciting. I think Dane also might know those dates. If he's still on. Dane, are you there? Because yeah, no, he was looking at that. Put a little post up on that as well. As we get to the comments, we'll see if we find those dates. Have I been on Steel Taipan? Yes, I have been on Steel Taipan. In fact, I was there on opening night for Steel Taipan as well. Awesome ride. I must admit, I haven't been on it for a little while. I just, when I'm so busy filming and that, now and then I'll go on rides. It just depends on time. Totally depends on time. Yeah, Acid reckons the theming of King Claw's better than Rivertown. Well, from what the project manager was saying, that he did Rivertown, he wanted it to be, again, next level, next step up. So, yeah. He's saying nothing's perfect, but I can't really see anything bad about it. Yeah, absolutely. Squishy's Family Fun is saying they think Wild West Falls is still a favorite. Yeah, it's still, it's definitely still one of mine as well. I do enjoy that ride. I love a good water ride, and that theming it does take you literally into the Wild West, doesn't it? It's pretty cool. I think I've missed a few comments here. Yeah, I have. Sorry about that. Again, not intentional. The screen moves, and then I think I'm up to date, and then I miss some. Yeah, I think the fireworks are not on New Year's Eve. I think that. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I think it finishes on the 30th, not the 31st. I think. I think they should do a mascot in the King Claw area, like a captain. Yeah, look, I mean, they might do, because you're probably right. That building that they've built where the boat is, so the story is that's the dodgy tour operator who used to sell Sea Monster boat tours. There was never a Sea Monster. He went out of business. It's closed now. His boat's run onto dry land, but now there is the monster. Now it has come. So maybe they'll have like that kind of character. Yeah, like either a captain type of guy or that sort of sea guy, seaman guy. You know what I mean? Sailor. So potentially it could be, because it is a photo op area as well. Shane mentioned to me. So maybe they will have a character, or maybe they'll have King Claw come out. Imagine that big suit. How cool would that be? Dreamlord, if you're listening, you need to get one of them. Getting behind the scenes of Superman Escape. Yeah, look, funnily enough, there's quite a few safety restrictions in there. It's not as easy as that. And also because I work there, and you actually have to be signed off on a lot of safety. There's a lot of things you'll be signed off on before you can go to the next part of anywhere in that attraction. It's quite a dangerous attraction for people. Not even when it's off. It's just like there's things you could fall, hurt yourself, that kind of thing. So, yeah, I doubt that would be too possible. Hey, Daniel, I'm going to Movie World on Saturday morning for the breakfast. Enjoy. I think I'll be going on in the next couple of weeks. Yeah, the breakfast. Yeah, Stars breakfast starts again this Saturday. Yeah, I think I'll be going within the next couple of weeks for sure. Dane saying, I hope GP remembers with Scooby. General public. Remember, a lot of the money has gone on things that we won't see. That is correct. So the actual operational upgrades, like he mentioned there, a whole new operating system, sensors, literally stuff you don't even see. Like a lot of the millions of dollars went on that, and track upgrades, obviously new trains, but they'll look similar and feel similar. So general public may not even know they've changed so much. So yeah. So when you're right. So when people go, oh, it doesn't look that much different. The ride experience should you should have a slightly different ride experience. I believe you'll get a slightly different ride experience. I just hope they get rid of that last tailbone breaker, dip at the end. I'll be happy with everything else. You see it off going, oh, crazy. We'll see. We'll see. Thanks, Justin. Appreciate you watching all my videos and commenting on the channel, mate. Thank you so much. Yeah, Zoom Zone looks cool. 4 awesome body slides. Got to get there and check it out. Where are we at? Okay. I hope Dreamworld has the budget to continue the King Claw theming to the other end of Ocean Parade over the coming years. Yeah, I mean, let's watch this space. I think they've got other sort of more pressing plans because really there's nothing wrong with the space. It's not in disrepair or anything like that. So obviously they've announced a lot of things for Dreamworld, particularly all the developments around the park. I think that'll become priority, plus probably another 1 or 2 attractions at the park, which I think you'll get more value out of rather than just a refreshed walkway so much. But I think eventually you're right. They probably will then start to get to a point where they're just going to add more theming to that park. Dreamworld is really becoming, like, to me, it's going to be on the world map of, hey, it's world-class theming across its attractions and rides across the park. Definitely worth a visit. And I think Movie World also, like, they do great theming in there. Like look at Wild West. I mean, blows your mind. It's incredible. So things like that are worth, they know they've got to invest that money, and it's going to bring people. It's definitely going to bring people. Love your content, Shane. Thank you. I appreciate that comment. The kids love it too. Going to the Gold Coast for New Year's. If I bump into you, I'll buy you drinks or cocktails. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. Please don't feel obliged to buy drinks and things. It's a pleasure to meet people that support the channel, and don't forget, just by subscribing and liking the videos, commenting on the videos, it all helps me out, and even hitting the hype button as well. I think you can only hit a certain amount of hype buttons over a week, but I think it's 3, something like that. But yeah, that helps support the channel as well. And obviously I had to buy me a coffee for shout outs and that as well. But thank you so much. It's appreciated. Justin says the Looney Tune River ride was the best #1 attraction. It was so good, wasn't it, mate? It was unfortunate. It was beyond the repair needed because it was rusting out at the bottom because it was a water ride, and it was going to cost more than was worth to fix it. So they made the decision at the time to get rid of it. Unfortunate, because now everyone wants it back. Maybe now they could build a similar one, a better one, cheaper, different materials that doesn't rust. You know what I mean? Like, technology changes. So let's just hope. Maybe they might do something in the Doomsday area. Let's see. Maybe they might take over that whole soundstage and Doomsday area and put a big water ride, indoor ride there. Imagine a Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory ride in there, man. That's what they need. That'd be cool. We'll see. Can you please show us your bluey ears? I got the Christmas bluey ears. I'm not sure where they are. Sorry, they're probably they're in a box somewhere, but I don't have it. I actually, you know what? I might have even given them away. I can't even remember. Haven't seen them for so long. But obviously in the video, you'll see me wearing them because I got given them on the way in. As you go into the Bluey's house or Bluey's experience, you do get given the ears. Absolutely. But yeah, sorry, I don't know where that'd be. I think I might have even given them away, to be honest. I think. Possibly. bring the GoPro on the rides. You can't. They got so many restrictions on filming on rides. Unfortunately. And if you're caught, I would never do it because I value my annual passes too much. It for me, I don't. If I miss out on, like, for example, Wild West Falls, right? No cameras, you can't film on it. But someone might say, "Hang on a minute, you've got on-ride video footage, Shane." Yes, I have, but that is because on that ride, you are allowed to wear sunglasses. It is a fact. You can wear your sunglasses on the Wild West Falls. And if you have a pair of Meta sunnies, as I do, you can just have them on, recording while you're sitting there holding on to the ride. So that's the only way around. But you can't wear these on roller coasters. You can't wear them on other rides. It's only on a couple of rides. So you got to do the right thing. I always do the right thing. I never want to jeopardize my annual pass because that's what'll happen. Yeah. Again, this is a positive channel. I always show positive things about the parks because my aim is that people get value out of my channel and say, hey, that's what it's like to visit. It's great. Everyone can make up their own mind when they're there, and whatever experience they have is their own experiences. You can make a channel about all the bad things at all the parks. You're going to find chipped paint. You'll find, I don't know, broken this, broken that, or whatever. What's the point of that? There's no point in that, in my opinion. I hate negative people. I hate negativity. You won't find that on the channel. You only find positive stuff on here. Fun for families that want to go and do something together and share experiences and memories. You can see what it's all about through me visiting those places. And Disney's amazing, and they're not perfect. You could find 100 things wrong easily at a Disney park, 100%. But it's not what it's about. It's not why you go there. So, yeah. I don't like to sneak GoPros in or sneak, you just do the right thing. Some people might do that, but that's their call. Did you go on the DC ride? DC Hypercoaster? I have, yeah, but I haven't been on it recently, but yes, I've been on it, and I haven't been on it backwards though, and I probably won't, to be honest. I don't think backwards would be good for me. Can't wait for all the new attractions at the Gold Coast theme parks. Absolutely, we're all very excited. This month is big. King Claw, Scooby-Doo, Zoom Zone, new Dolphin Show, new Stunt Driver Show. There's the Hooray for Hollywood event on at Movie World, which is obviously they have every year. Awesome. Like, there's so much to do at the theme parks and the fireworks at Dreamworld for the last few days of December. Like, there's so much. And the Christmas night markets at Dreamworld, Friday, Saturday nights at the moment, through to I think just before Christmas. Yeah, so we're pretty lucky and spoiled here in Australia, particularly if you're living in the Gold Coast. You can get to these parks fairly often if you've got passes. So, White Christmas event, that's another cool thing. There's so much going on. That's what people say. Oh, where will you be? I'll be around the events. This is one of my busiest months for filming. Probably from October, like from Fright nights, from the Halloween right through to the end of the year, full on. I love it. Justin's saying Looney Tunes have characters like the Tasmanian Devil, Elmer Fudd, and Pippi the Pew. Yes, and they used to have those characters in the park a fair bit. Sometimes they bring them out occasionally for different events and things. And what's the other one? Yosemite Sam, Foghorn Leghorn, Porky Pig. You see them occasionally as well. Really cool. Really cool. Okay, we read that one. I already know that the public have put some hate about Scooby and the theming. Excuse me. Yeah, look, you're never going to please everyone, right? Some people just thrive on negativity and thrive on throwing, at like a lot of the time, especially if you see it in like a YouTube video, they put a thumbnail up. It sounds really like, I mean, some of them I'm shocked to see and go, why would you put that on there? Jesus. But again, everyone's entitled to whatever content they want to put on there. And look, if it gets some views, but yes, I want my channel to grow, but I want it to grow like genuinely, if you know what I mean, like without, just like real. It's real. You get value. You get, this is what you can get. This is what you'll see. Not the hooks and the grabs and the negative stuff. Look, people like that stuff, obviously, but yeah, you'll get that. I think, Movie World copped a lot of negativity about the Wizard of Oz area when they opened it. I was quite surprised actually how much negativity it was. Like, I was shocked actually, because I thought it was great. Like, I mean, it is what it is. If they have to have safety cages up everywhere, they've got to have it. Yeah, it might not look great, but they got to have it for a reason. There's a reason for that, and it's safety. So, it is what it is. You got to remove that and just focus on the positives. Hopefully that's why all you guys are here, because you like positive stuff. Anyway, let's see. If you're doing breakfast at the buffet, oh yeah. So there's also if you're a Dreamworld annual pass holder, you can get up the Q1 for free, and they do a buffet breakfast up there too, and you can use your discount. Thank you for that. That's a good key point, definitely. What do we got? Aston saying he spoke to Greg Yong today. Hang on, let me just move my comments. And he said if you stand in front of the King Claw at the queue line, you can feel the wind. Yeah, Shane mentioned that to me too. That it's 98 k's an hour, so it's pretty crazy, right? Pretty cool. Can't wait for that as well, especially at night with the spotlights. It's gonna be cool. You thought Bluey's World will be going soon? Well, yes, it was. They've extended it. I don't know why they're not keeping it there permanently. I mean, it must be something to do with the lease on the site. I don't know. To me, it needs to stay permanently at that location. We'll see what happens. But yes, originally it was only going to be a year. I hope Dreamworld puts metal detectors in other rides. From what he was telling me, I think we'll start to see that. Yeah. I'm going to the White Christmas on the 11th of December. Daniel, yeah, well, enjoy that. I went to book mine for that weekend, and it sold out. So I don't know when I'm going to go. Dane, hey, Dane's still there. I can't wait for all the new attractions this year. But what's next? Yeah, definitely what's next is Doomsday area for Movie World anyway. That has to absolutely be very high on their agenda. And I'm sure it is. I'm sure, in fact, it's probably already been decided. It's probably been already costed. It may or may not have already been approved, but they would have drawn up plans and everything, like 100%. From years when I worked there, I'd seen that's basically the process. They have the idea. People have got to agree on the idea. They got to go through the analysts who do all the number crunching and all the work behind that, like the numbers. What will it bring to the park? Ultimately, is it going to bring a new attraction? Is it going to bring more people into the park through gate sales and purchasing of annual passes, hence increased park spend as well? Obviously, they've got investors and the company, and they have to approve the money. So it's the ROI. It's what return on that investment are they going to get? And also, what are they putting in? Is it something that's going to last for years and be something that, won't fizzle out after 12 months. Like, it's got to be a long-term idea, hopefully movie-based themed idea. I'm hoping that they're not just gonna just plonk another flat ride there and kind of be done with it. I kind of, if they do, I just hope there's a whole massive retheme of the area, and I'd love it. Like we spoke about it on our podcast. Imagine seeing Spooky Island there, like a replica Spooky Island kind of style of theming through there. They can have a little coaster, maybe a small one or something. They definitely have a drop ride in there. Or sorry, a ride like Trident at SeaWorld, because on Spooky Island, even though it was CGI, they had that ride. So who knows? But I think that's definitely got to be the next thing we hear about for Movie World has to be that area. Whether they'll incorporate the soundstage where Batman Legacy and the other exhibitions were, or whether they keep that still for that sort of cycling through sets and props and things, which I think would be cool. I think it'd be cool to keep that and keep, like, imagine if they brought over like a Big Bang Theory sets. Imagine if they brought over, authentic sets from some movies that were filmed recently or popular ones. One of the best ones they had that I remember going in was was it Aquaman? I think it was Aquaman. That was like the boat in there, and they had the whole set and everything. It was costumes and everything crazy. It was so good. Like I love all that stuff. That's just what I love. Behind the scenes stuff, sets, props. I love all that. I think a lot of people do too. Not everyone wants to go to Movie World and ride a ride. They want to look at stuff. So yeah, hopefully they keep that, but then put something cool like a dark ride or something awesome into where Doomsday currently is. As far as other parks, Dreamworld has still got space to do, I reckon, a water ride. I think they know they're going to put a water ride in. Maybe they might do something with Motor Coaster, definitely retheming. I'd say they've got a lot of other big projects going on too. Maybe they'll put riverboats in. I don't think they'll put a river, like a paddle steamer back. I think they'll do more like Disney jungle cruising type style little boats. That's what I know. I haven't heard anything, but that's the kind of feeling I would expect for that area. Kind of like Disney Jungle Cruise. That's the type of thing I would think would fit best for there. SeaWorld needs another ride, which I think is on the cards. I'm pretty sure maybe a couple of rides have been approved for SeaWorld. I kind of heard a couple of things, so watch this space for SeaWorld. Wet and Wild. Yeah, look, there's probably still some space at the back there near Kamikaze. They could probably do something else there. Yeah, so I'm not sure how much more there. So yeah, that's probably my predictions. What is going to be the Doomsday? Is it Giganta ride at Movie World? Yeah, I don't know what they're going to put there. We'll have to wait and see. Hopefully movie based anyway. Definitely got to be something in there. Dane says something like the Mark Water attraction, like what's going on to Dollywood. Oh mate, if they did that at Movie World, that'll bring everyone to Movie World. Because I'll tell you what, I mean, I've always wanted to go to Dollywood, but once that ride opens, I really want to go to Dollywood. 100%, 200%, maybe in the next few years. I don't know. So yeah, that would be so cool. That would be so cool. Or dance. Is it Macabre from Iftilly? Sorry, mate. Okay. Is it? Oh, it's another theme park, isn't it, in Europe? I think that's what you're saying. Yeah. I think they've got plenty of options. They just got to make that right call for the park. What's your favorite theme park, and what is your favorite event? Theme park favorite would have to be. Ooh, okay, I can only talk about the ones I've been to, right? So, I mean, I tell you what. I mean, Epic Universe is just in the name, and I love it. I love it. I love it. But is it my favorite? For me, it would probably be Universal Studios Hollywood. Now, if you compare Islands of Adventure and Universal Studios Florida and Epic Universe, they probably outweigh Hollywood in a lot of ways. But for me, it's it's the real working movie studio aspect and tram tour that links that park. And I was like, I went there in the early '80s, long time ago. Uh, so there's nostalgia there for me. So that for me, it might have to be that. But I love Jurassic Park as well. I love the Universal brand, if you like. I'd maybe, yeah, Universal Studios as a whole. I love all of them. I love all. They're my favorite parks. Parks, I should say. Yeah. Favorite event? Well, probably is Fright Nights, but until I do one, I would probably say it's probably going to be Hollywood Horror Nights. But one day I'll get to one of those. I reckon that would be my new favorite event. I think so. King Claw soft launch today. Yeah, they've soft launch / technical rehearsals, which they'll probably do over the next week or so, on and off. So that may not be every day. But yeah, there was even Aston, who's on here. He was lucky enough to be one of the people today that rode it today. So he's very lucky. He was happened to be there, and bang, they said we're opening for who wants to jump on. So how cool is that? That indicates it's very, 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 very close to an official opening. So we should probably see an official opening date in the next 2 weeks. I would definitely imagine, if not sooner. So it's exciting, really exciting. New picture of King Claw on the billboard. It looks a bit AI. It looks cool though. Yeah, I kind of thought the same. Well, I guess it is because it's not real. You know what I mean? It's not quite real, but it's cool, isn't it? It is. It does look cool. So yeah, I posted that. When did I post that? Can't remember. On the weekend or Monday or something like that. I think it only went up on the weekend or maybe Monday it went up, but it looks cool. Dane saying, yeah, that's at the European Park. Big spinning dark ride themed very heavily. Yes. That's the one. But spinning, not good for me. Dollywood is very high on our list. Yeah, definitely. It's yeah. Mate, to me, that would be just an incredible park to visit. Totally incredible park to visit. But I would wait till that new ride is actually open. I'd be annoyed if I went there and that was just like half built, because it's so expensive to go there, to get to America and go all the way there to that side of the US. Have you been to the early access of Scooby Doo yet? No, they've moved the date on us. They've moved the date, which indicates it'll be opening later than anticipated. But still will be opening very, very soon. I can assure you of that. We will let you know. We'll have a video. Yeah, Universal Backlot Tour is amazing. I love it. Even though sometimes it's kind of similar, I still just love it. I love it. Did I hear about Mr. Beast's theme park? Yes, it's in. Is it in Abu Dhabi or is it? It's in over in Dubai somewhere or out that way in the Middle East, I believe. I think it's more of an attractions park than a theme park, isn't it? Like, I don't think it's got too many. Like, I think it's more like his, like on his videos when he does those magnificent, what do you call it, events or attractions or games or what have you. I think it's more like that, right? But yeah, how cool would it be though to go there? I mean, incredible. Again, just need to win the lotto, and we'll be fine. One problem: I don't buy a lotto ticket, so I'd probably never win the lotto. Anyway, have to keep doing YouTube a bit longer. Hey Josh, I'm good, mate. Hope you're well. Thanks for jumping on. Any news about Superman and Flash? Yeah, they both should be open in the next couple of weeks, or definitely before, or by Boxing Day. Put it that way. If not before, by Boxing Day, for peak season, they'll be open. Buzzy's saying, "Can you finish soon? I love your live, but I'm tired." Look, feel free to drop off anytime you want to drop off that off the feed. That's fine. We started at 7:30, and we're coming up to the 2 hour mark, and I do generally like to cut it off around that 2 hour mark if we're still going, because I'm conscious of time. Those of you that are in other states, and also everyone's got school or work in the morning, myself included, got to get up at 5 o'clock. So we'll be wrapping up soon. I do also like to try and get through everybody's questions. However, if I miss a question, feel free to write it again, or just drop me a DM on Instagram. Whilst I may not reply immediately because I am busy, I always will eventually reply to you. So just if I don't reply instantly, I will reply. I will reply. It's just sometimes I go, I'm busy as well. So, but I do try and keep up with it as much as I can. But I will reply. So yeah, we'll finish soon. Is it true Skibby is opening on the 8th? No. Originally, I think yes, but not now. Dane, thanks, mate. I know you've got cricket tomorrow. Enjoy. He's going to try and head down on Dreamworld for hopefully to get on the King Claw. Hopefully they're running it, mate, and you can get on there. Let us know if you do, and let us know if it's what it's all about until I get on there eventually. But no worries. Thanks, mate. Appreciate you jumping on. Josh has been good. That's good to hear, mate. You got to get up at 5:30. You do traffic control work. Yep, no problem. And you got to be onto it for that. So that's all good. Appreciate you jumping on. Thank you. Hey Jaggs, I love your content videos. Thank you. Come wait for a POV on the Scooby Spooky Coaster. Yeah, what do I think of the new test seat? Yeah, look, I haven't seen it in person. I've only briefly just seen someone sent me a picture today, one of my subscribers. Yeah, look, I was always told it was going to be out the front, and then I was thinking to myself, surely they wouldn't put it out the front because people are waiting for a test seat, and then there's going to be heaps of people wanting a photo opportunity on there. But maybe they'll have 2 test seats. Maybe there'll be one inside the castle as well. Look, maybe not. Maybe that is the only test seat there. But it's fine. It's good. I mean, I think it looks cool outside the castle. I think it does look cool there. So, yeah, hopefully I'll get to the parks on the weekend and have a bit of a closer look, take some photos, and share it on the video for you guys as well. So, but yeah, looks cool. Again, one step closer. Another step closer to opening. Yeah, I think within the next week and a half to 2 weeks it'll be open. I think. When Project Zero can buy a world, when's it going to be reopened? I thought it was reopened now, but I could be wrong. I'm not sure on that one. Just check their website. It should say on their website there, mate. Josh, anyway, yep, just jumped on to say good day. Thanks, Josh. Appreciate you. Thank you. Good to see you, mate. Hey, Clayton. Yes, mate. I think the fireworks are definitely going to be epic. Totally epic. Is it the last 3 or last 4 nights? I think you'd have the dates, right? Because I think you posted them on your theme park social network channel. Is it the 27th? No, is it the 20? Yeah, is it the 27th, 28th, and 29th and 30th? Or is it just 28th, 29th, and 30th? Because I think I don't think it's the 31st. Is that correct? I don't think it's New Year's. I think it's the up to the night before on that one. So let me know if you've got the dates there, and we can let everybody know. It'll be on Dreamworld's website as well, anyway. So yeah. Any news about the west side of the Giant Drop reopening? I haven't heard any news, but I know that they would definitely want to have that both sides open for summer. So like from peak, unless there's an issue. So I would say you should see two sides open, maybe by the 15th, but maybe by Boxing Day, the latest, but hopefully before then, unless there's a further issue that we're unaware of. And of course, because it's, even though it's like when there's a ride down, obviously they normally put it on the website, right? But because that ride is open, one side, they can't just say, oh, one side's down. They don't do that. They just say it's either open or closed. At the moment, it's open, obviously one side. But yeah, hopefully soon they would definitely want to have that open both sides for peak for the crowds. So I'm pretty sure, safe to say, both sides should be open by then. Nick's, is it Nick? Nick STZ and next. He's saying hi to Theme Park Social Network. He's saying he was next to you on that final swing of the claw. There you go. I think Clayton's saying, yeah, so Theme Park Social Network is saying the 27th to the 30th. So 4 nights. Yeah, so I was right. Cool. Thanks for that. I appreciate you checking those dates for us there. So so that relates to Dreamworld's fireworks spectacular at Dreamworld. So 27th, 28th, 29th, and 30th of December. Get down to Dreamworld. It's going to be open a little later, and they got the fireworks going on. We haven't seen that at Aussie theme parks for, apart from a special event or something, I don't think for ever, or for a long time, for years, for a long time. So other than events and stuff like SeaWorld, when they have like spooky nights and carnival and stuff, they do fireworks on the lake and that. But other than that, you know what I mean? So this is cool. This is really exciting. So yeah, make sure you get down to that. Are you going to Christmas in Brisbane event? I haven't heard of which of no. I don't know of that event. So if you can share the info, I'm pretty booked up, to be honest with you. I've got so much going on. I may not be able to get to it. I've even had to turn down a couple of things, so I just can't get to everything. Cool. All right, we're at the 2-hour mark, so we're going to leave it there tonight. And thank you for those that are still on here. So it's appreciated, and a big thank you to those tonight that gave me the super thanks, or the super chats. Again, I sincerely appreciate that. It's very generous and kind of you all, and I really appreciate supporting the channel. And thanks to everyone for being on here and for interacting in the chat tonight. I really appreciate it. It's really cool. Everyone can jump on and, obviously we can chat about what's going on, ask questions and that as well. And, there's been a couple of other content creators on here as well. I appreciate them jumping on as well. It's always good to, get other people's information, like for example, Theme Park Social Network. I didn't have those dates 100% in my head. He had them there. He's able to share that with us all. So thanks, Clayton, for that as well, by the way, and Dane for jumping on earlier as well. So yeah, and thanks to everyone, by the way, for jumping on. Family Odyssey 22, you guys are awesome. Thank you very much. You enjoy the rest of your week too. Aston, thank you for the info on the King Claw ride that you had today. That was really cool, and I appreciate you sharing that information with everyone here as well. So thank you for that. Buzzy, now you can go to sleep. But thank you again. Appreciate you jumping on as well. And yeah, everyone else who's contributed to the chat. And I know there's people that have the chat on and don't necessarily, want to make comments and stuff. They just want to listen. That's appreciated too. Just being on here is appreciated. So again, thanks to Fuel Radar for the super chat, and I'm going to just find the rest of you here. And there was the Stuffed Grubs. You guys are awesome. Thank you so much as well. We also had Anna Sarah X as well. Thank you very much. I think that might have been everybody for the super chats tonight. So big thank you to all and everyone as well. All right. I think that's it. So again, we've got a lot of cool things to look forward to, and we've unpacked a lot tonight on here, which is awesome. I'll probably get to, I don't know, this weekend. I'm not sure yet, actually. I've got a fair few other things going on. So, but definitely in the next 2 weeks, probably in 2 weeks' time, I'm going to get to that Stars Breakfast as well, and check back out into Movie World. I've also got Singapore attractions content to release. So I might even just edit that this weekend, or actually maybe even SeaWorld. So yeah, lots going on. So you'll see again regular weekly uploads on my YouTube channel on a Sunday night. That's when I usually upload my videos. And of course, if you follow me, jaggsjourneysgc on Instagram, I drop just content during the week. A lot of people send me stuff who are at the parks during the week. I'm not at the parks during the week, so it's a great way. They appreciate me tagging them as supplying the photos. It's a great way to keep everyone up to date with everything. I just use, I guess my platforms can help everyone keep up to date during the week. And I'm very thankful to those people who regularly send through photos or videos or info. It's really appreciated. So there's obviously people that visit the parks more often than I can. So it's really cool. Yeah, and other than that, yeah, I'll definitely, Aston, I don't know if because I can't get to the park during the week. I may get there Saturday. Maybe they're doing soft opening Saturday. May get to ride it then. But I know that they'll have an official opening day probably in the next couple of weeks, I'd imagine. And then I'll be able to ride it either on that day, or if that's not a weekend, probably the Saturday after that. End of the day, whenever I ride it, I'll be on it and I'll be able to do a video for you guys. Probably won't be able to film on the ride. I don't think they're going to allow filming on the ride. I'm pretty sure that's a no-no for anyone. So we'll see. But it's more about I'll ride it and I can tell you guys what it's all about. My experience on it anyway. So then you can know what to sort of look forward to. But again, thanks to Ashton for giving his opinions on that tonight. That was really cool to hear. Cool. All right. He's saying he saw it and sunburned. So thanks, Aston. Look after the sunburn. Thanks, Squishy's Family Fun. Appreciate your comments. Appreciate you joining the lives, as always. Keep up the great work as well on your channels. And yeah, thanks, everyone. I hope you all have an awesome week and you get to do something fun this weekend or soon over the holidays anyway. And yeah, thanks for supporting Jaggs Journeys. I really appreciate it. Anyway, guys, have a good night. Have a good rest of your week. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the next journey. Good night. Thanks, guys. See ya.